Hi, I'm Coach Schwent, Ussocom shooting team coach.
And I'm Coach Lewis, Ussocom shooting team.
So today we're going to demonstrate what the rifle prone position looks like. Rifle prone is shot off of a table, sitting in a chair. Unlike most of us are familiar with, it's the prone position on the ground. So we're going to demonstrate what that position looks like. We're going to talk about building the position, executing a well-aimed shot, and then the shot process. So let's go down range and let's do that.
Let's do it.
Hi, I'm Coach Schwent, and we're going to go over the configuration of the air rifle. This is about a $3,000 air rifle. There are many versions that is used in the Warrior games, but they all typically have the same capability and functionality. The precision on these things are pretty extreme. That's a 10-round grip from the factory. That's how precise these are. All of these rifles that you'll typically use will have about 20 different adjustments on it. Everything from the length of pull configuration, adjusting the trigger, sights up and down, of course left and right. And so regardless of what your challenges are, body configuration, we can adjust this thing to you. Of course, we got an empty chamber indicator. I'm just going to press that forward to demonstrate the actual cocking mechanism. That's fully charged and ready to shoot. That's open. It's just that simple. All right. And so the other cool piece about this rifle is the training mechanism here. These rifles are not designed to be shot in practice mode, expending air. So you put it on training mode and you can practice all day long. All right. So whether you're in your house and you don't even have a target, you can dry fire. That pretty much concludes the configuration of this rifle. Let's go take a look at the position. So now let's take a look at the rifle prone position. Our warrior Chris McGlinnis is going to demonstrate what that position looks like. We're going to do three things real quick. We're going to talk about building the position, executing a well-aimed shot, and then the actual shot process. Chris has got the shooting jacket on. Notice that only the top two buttons are buttoned. We don't want to restrict any breathing in the prone position. His sling is already set and ready to go. So Chris, if you would, demonstrate to us how you build your position.
Okay, one of the first parts of building my position is setting up my gear in the right position. So I typically take my shooting mat and I take this center line in here between the traction pads, and I use that center line to align with the target. And then I put my rifle next to it, parallel to it, so then I can mount my position and no longer have to look at the target. I then get in my seat and I will attach myself to the rifle. Sometimes the gear gets in your way.
There you go.
There we go. All right, so now I'm attached. Get my hand in the right spot. There we go. Now I'm going to mount my position. I'm using this center line as a guide. I have to set up in a way where both elbows are on the table. And ideally, when I set up, I want both feet flat on the ground and there's no tension leaning one way or the other. I'm perfectly balanced.
Now that he's on the range and in position, we can take the empty chamber indicator out.
Okay, now that I've set up and I feel comfortable in this position, I'm going to focus on achieving natural point of aim.
So this natural point of aim is extremely critical in the air gun games. Trying to establish the natural point of aim and checking the natural point of aim each and every shot. So Chris, what is the process that you go through to create that natural point of aim?
Well, the first thing I do is I want to achieve a relaxed, repeatable position. So I take in a deep breath, expel, close my eyes, open my eyes, and I look and see if my sight picture and sight alignment is the way I want it.
In this position right here, you need total relaxation, no muscle tension across your shoulders. All right, total relaxation all through his body, because any muscle tension is going to force that shot.
Okay, now that I've achieved my natural point of aim, I'm looking for the sight picture I want. I'm happy with it. I've checked my natural point of aim a few times. I'm going to execute the shot.
So executing the shot, he's built his position, and now we're in the execution phase. All right, so an acronym that many of you may be familiar with is called BRASS. Breathe, relax, aim, stop, and squeeze. So Chris, go through that process of executing a well-aimed shot.
Okay, so right now I'm making sure that I'm in my natural breathing process. I'm not holding my breath. I'm relaxing my body. Focusing now on my front and rear aperture, working on alignment. I'm happy with it. I'm now going to focus back on my breath. Achieve that natural respiratory pause, pausing where I want. And now I focus. My focus goes back to the trigger.
That trigger is just a slow, steady squeeze. It's squeeze, 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 a little pressure at a time through the shot process while he's aligning the apertures, okay? So I want to demonstrate one thing. If you're a warrior that cannot load for yourself, you are authorized to have a loader. So that process is your loader coming in, reloading, that's it. Chris never gets off the gun, and the loader would step back. In this instance, Chris doesn't need a loader, so he would actually load himself. Notice how Chris goes through the process. His head never comes off the stock, very minimal movement. His round is in the chamber, and he comes right back into position, what we call a shot process. He's completed that shot, and now he's going to reconfirm his natural point of aim, the relaxation, and then go through the execution phase again.
Because of that movement, I'm re-verifying that natural point of aim. Now that I'm happy, I'm going to begin my shot process again.
Breathe, relax, aim, stop, let the respiratory pause come there, and squeeze through the shot. One more shot, Chris. So as he goes through that process, that inhale, exhale, deep breath, relax, eyes closed, let the muscle tension leave your body. When he opens up those eyes, he confirms that natural point of aim. Because throughout the shot process, in the 55 minutes for 40 shots, you're going to become more relaxed. And when you relax, your muscles are going to move, so you got to continue to adjust your natural point of aim each and every shot. Well done. So that concludes our training video for today in Rifle Pro. We talked about building a solid position and setting up our gear. We talked about executing a perfect shot. We also talked about developing the shot process.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Looking forward to seeing you guys out on the range for some
Pew pew therapy.